Are we live? Okay. Hello everyone. Welcome to my Simul against 10 players from Chess 24 Premium members. And it's not going to be easy today, so I better focus on the games. And I'll be playing five blacks and five white games. So let's start one by one. I don't know if all my opponents are here, but I'm going to choose randomly. I think this. Um, so let's. Okay, so I'm playing Anish fan. Okay, so I have to be careful here. President Panda with Dubov's uh, Beauty of Chess. And okay, uh, I'm waiting for one of my opponents here too. Some of my opponents seem to be uh, not ready, but that's okay. That's good for me. I can focus on the other games. Hmm. Uh, I usually play some kind of bishop g5 stuff, but today I'm gonna play main variations. Yeah, let's see. Okay, this somebody is using Anish course maybe, but I'm gonna play normal. I'm gonna play Erwin's course, or shall we play knight f6 here? Okay, why not? So bishop d3. Well, to be honest, I have no idea what to do against this. Okay, let's take it. Should we go Catalan or play normal? Maybe I'll play Catalan, in fact. So bishop c4, bishop to c5. Not, there's no knight g2. I'm just playing reverse Taimanov actually. Knight f3. Okay, so b6. Castle. If something goes wrong, I'm gonna blame it on Erwin. So knight c3, knight f6. Okay, my opponent is still not here. d6. Luckily, he has knight c6 after queen a4 check. Okay, bishop b7. Still, my opponent is thinking. c3, bishop d6. This is all normal. Bishop g5. Okay, I think bishop f3 is the usual way they play here. Of course, this is not. This is nothing. We are still in the opening phase. I can play c5. I do like c5. Also bishop e7. Why not? Let's see this. b6. Okay. Um, I think it should be a3. Bishop c5 d3. Okay, let's stop bishop to g5. Still not here. Bishop to c3, knight c3. Not here. Where are all my opponents, guys? Why are they not here? So just castle, bishop b5, a6, bishop d3. Yeah, just castle, bishop f6, bishop f6. Okay, still my opponent is thinking, so that's good. Bishop to e2. I can play knight e4, bishop c3, and just simple chess. Of course, that's what I'm going to play. Knight f6. I don't remember if it's rook e1 or uh, rook e1 or c3. Let's also move like a4 here. Just cannot recall now. Okay, let's go c3. Knight e2, rook to e8. I think it's the move. Okay, still queen a2, bishop b7, and I can go for e3 or g3. Okay, let me go e3. A3 is well, it's fine, but not necessary actually. So still we have, oh, somebody wants to take my queen. Okay, that's too greedy. That's really greedy. So I can go queen to b3 or queen to c2. Let's see what he has in mind after queen b3. Probably he's gonna play queen c8. Okay, let's have queen c2 here. C2, and now I can either play d6 or bishop takes c3. I can wait another move, so let's go d3. Yeah, b5. So bishop to c2. Okay, so he goes for the short castle plan and not queen c2, bishop e3, long castle. So first let's attack. Um, I can go queen c7 or bishop g4 or just knight d7. Maybe knight e6. I don't know. There are too many options possible here. So let's go knight d7. Knight e2. Okay, I go c5, threatening to take. Now white goes for bishop e2, short castle b4, h3. So here we have a pretty much balanced position. Um, I can play bishop to e6. Okay, you know what? Let me see what my opponent plans to do. So short castle. Um, I can play bishop d3 and knight e4. So let's see what happens after this. Okay, now I have to take this, and I'm gonna bring my knight to d7, knight to f6 or f5. Okay, so black wants to take e4 pawn, so d3, knight bd2, and then at some point d4. I thought that bishop to f4 was the point, but after knight g3, I'm not really worried. Just knight to f8, defending the h7 pawn. Still thinking. Knight bd7. I can go b3 or b4. I'm not entirely sure which is better. So let's go b3. Yeah, he's still thinking. Yeah, here I would like to get knight to d5 or knight e4, so this is okay. I don't know, some of my opponents are not yet here. Hopefully they will join soon. Yeah, c3 is the right move. If d takes e4, d takes e5, bishop b2 would be sort of problem for him. So c3 is correct. Queen to e7, and I'm gonna play bishop to b2, queen c2, and white's idea is to get e4 d5 later on. I think we have one, two, three, three opponents, right? Yeah, three opponents are not there. Ah, rest are there, but why they are not playing? Um, yeah, I see them online, but I somehow don't see them making moves, so that's why I'm confused. H5 is I don't know if it was mouse sleep or he really wanted to go H4 H3, but to me it seems like that was more of a mouse sleep. So I'm gonna play bishop to D3. Yeah, bishop e3. This is pretty much equal, but um, okay. Let's see. Okay, I don't want to make draw in 5 moves or so. So how can I keep the game going? How? Maybe I can take f takes e3 and short castle. So b4, d4. Somehow Sergio is also not there. And LD Lavery is also not there. Yeah. So bishop to d3, he wants to take on e4 with the bishop. So f5, g6, knight bd2, bishop d2. Not really impressed with that. I can play queen to c7, just keeping an eye on h2 here. Still thinking. h4. Wow. So President Panda is really of course this is President Panda has picture of Tupov. So what was I thinking? So h3. So now after knight to d2, I can go some crazy stuff like g5 f4, but at the moment, can I do something like that to get e5 f4? Somehow it looks quite suspicious what he did here. So I take knight d2, bishop g7, d4, rook e1. Yeah, of course, bishop d7 or rook e1, both are possible. So I can play bishop to e6 as well, or bishop to d7. What should I do? Okay, I can take it. Queen e1 is most likely to happen. Knight d4. I expected c takes d4, to be honest. So I castle, long castle. Wow. Okay, let's make long castle. Yeah, here this position is pretty much equal for uh, both, I can say. Of course, white want to get knight to h4 and knight f5 and things like that. So let's play bishop e6. Uh, Still, my opponent is thinking. Um, Queen to d2. Should I go e5 here or queen f6? So let's go queen f6. The idea queen g6 or even e5 f4. Short castle, rook to e1, queen e1, and now bishop e6 or bishop d7. I would say bishop d7. Chat, what would be my final result in today's Simul? This is for you guys to guess out of 10. Um, Here my opponent is still thinking, so I can switch. King b8, just normal move. Queen to c2. I would like to get e4 or even get the king to a1, just like you. How my opponent is doing, but this is pretty much easy. Thinking. Wow. Did my opponent just blundered a piece? What? Maybe I'm just winning here. No, Anish fan. After g5 f4. What am I missing here? What exactly am I missing? Nothing. Let's take the piece. Knight to f1. Knight f1. I need. Yeah, knight f1 is good. Queen b1. Queen b1 is too deep. Too deep. Too deep for me. Queen b1, and he wants to get queen to c2. All right. You can go for it. Here I can go knight to d7 and things like that. Also, queen b6 is quite interesting. Let me try queen to b6. Still thinking. Bishop e6, f takes e6. 9-0. But I have 10 games. It's not easy to score 9-0. It's very difficult. G6 is a move which I did not consider here, and I don't think it's such a good move. So let me go h3 to get g4, g5. Yeah, still three opponents are not here, I think. Oh, wait, I'm gonna win this piece. C takes d4. Yeah, against Dr. Boki, I think it's quite yeah, queen c2 exactly. This is what, but he could have done with queen to d1 and c2. But why this queen b1 and queen c2? Well, it's his choice. Should I go queen a5 now or just g6 knight and g6 knight e4? I don't like. I can go knight to g6, but it doesn't really bring anything. Uh, the problem after queen a5 is c4, and then I have to come back. Mm, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do now? Should I play c5? c5 looks nice. Let's play. Thinking d5. That is something which I did not consider, to be honest. So I'm gonna play king b1. Okay, it's time to go for g4. Yeah, here I think I'm just winning a piece. So today we are having simultaneous games, so which means I'm playing against 10 players at once. So that gives my opponent, when they all play at same time, then I have to spend time to think individually. So that's the advantage of for my opponents. Uh, well, Anish fan, you are playing so fast. I'm I'm surprised, but your position seems not good. Well, you're just piece down. So let's attack. F2 pawn. Yeah. Now, if I take queen c5, then he might get knight e4. So I'm gonna capture bishop c5. Queen c2 with the idea of capturing on h7. So g6. King b1, rook c8. This is a very weird position which we have reached, um, and both king on b1 and king on b8, it's ridiculous. But okay, that's what we have. So queen e2, what was the point of queen e2? I guess nothing. Okay, let's play queen d7 or queen e7. So queen d7, rook f7, rook f8. This might end in a draw actually. a5, b5. Okay, Anish fan started to think. That's good news. Um, Harsha asks which player is most difficult to guess. I don't know if I think we will find out once the games are over. E5 is a very strange move. I do not like this move so much. I thought d5, e5, knight e4 is quite interesting. So of course e5 is uh, is is possible, and there is nothing wrong with it. Because d5, I would guess my opponent wants some knight h5, knight f4, or knight c5 kind of things. Okay, let's see what he wanted to get after d5. Rook e1, as expected. Normally, taking on e1 is preferable, but somehow I would like to keep some pieces here. So therefore, I will play rook to d8. Still thinking. E takes d5, and now should I go for knight e5 or just move the king further? We uh, we reached a very strange position in my opinion here. So I'm gonna play knight e5 just to have the option of knight c6 at some point. Rook to d1. So my opponent is threatening to get d4 at some point. Okay, makes sense. So rook f7. Oh, knight e7. I can play f4 here to open the diagonal for the bishop on b2, which seems quite interesting. But on the other hand, it also opens up my king. But okay, let's do it. Yeah, rook to e7, which was expected. So I need to protect both f7, h7 and d7. Yeah, knight c5. I was kind of expecting that, and I should have um, I should have thought about it a bit better, because now black wants to get the knight to a4. Maybe it's a good idea to let black capture the d3 bishop. Bishop to e3. Mhm. Okay, so I'm gonna take this. Rook takes e3, bishop e6, knight f3. He was not happy with the fact that I could take the pawn on d4. So knight d7, getting knight to c5, knight e5. Okay, white is gonna get open file, but I have a little trick. Let's see if he will fall for that. If he goes king h1, rook f3 is coming. I won't say it is easy or difficult, but it's interesting as it gives more chances for my opponent to win against me. Um, I think some of the games have not started uh, because my opponents are not here, obviously. 94. So I don't know exactly what to do. So I'm gonna just move my king away from this. Oops, no, not this. Yeah, d4. That was expected. He takes d4. f4, rook e8. Yeah. So now black wants to take on f4 and give knight d5 check. So of course I am not going to allow that. I can take fe5, rook f1. It somehow looks bad for him. Let's see how he's gonna react. Yeah, so Anish fan indeed saw my trick with rook f3 after king h1. So let me go knight f6, knight h5, knight f4 is the idea. Knight d3 as expected, queen takes d3, bishop e3. Yeah, I don't have. Yeah, I think it was better to not give this bishop. Of course, it's not a disaster. But now I can go bishop to d7, rook c8, rook d8, and a nice position for black. President Panda is thinking still. So we have e takes d4, e takes d4. Structurally, it is clear that black is slightly inferior. But on the other hand, I have this trick of knight h5. Unless I am blundering something, it looks pretty good. I also remember some of the moves while switching the game, so that's why I don't have to think when I have really good position. So here I found a nice trick, that is knight g4, king g1, bishop f3, g takes f3, knight e5, and knight d3. So I I don't think he missed it, but this is just a bad, just piece down. So queen c2. Um, I guess it's a nice move, since he got to exchange the bishop. But I probably should go queen to a3 instead of taking on c2. Um, I just think if I exchange, it would be too easy for him. Um, oh, but wait, there is knight g4. Knight g4, bishop d2, bishop h6. No, that's not. Yeah, bishop h6, rook c1. So let's go queen a3. Um, I don't know why my opponent is thinking here, because apart from rook e, I mean there is f e3, but why would you play f e3 when you can just take rook e3? So such times you should not think, just take rook a d1. Now I can play bishop d7, I guess, or you have knight c4, queen c7, so bishop d7 is good. c5. This is exactly why I did not take the knight in my previous move, as the d6 square wasn't available for my rook, as the pawn was on c5, c7. So now I'm gonna take the knight and place my rook on d6 next. I can play rook d6, or I can stop c4. So maybe I can go queen c4 first, but then he has rook h d8. So I will play rook d6 first. Yeah, now I can go short castle or rook f1. I think rook f1 is good here. So let's go rook f1. He Black has to play knight c8 here, I think. Is my opponent Anish fan seeing my analysis and changing the moves, or what? King g3, but now knight e5. He's just losing bishop. So this game should be finishing pretty soon. Regarding the Twitch, I'm going to start commenting for the upcoming the Champions Chess Tour event, which is this leg is called Magnus Carlsen Invitational. And okay, so wow, my rating is 2719. Okay, that's nice. So Anish fan resigned, and so that's one. I won a game. How do I close this? Uh, yeah, okay, let's keep it. Otherwise, I might. So Anish fan resigned. So I'm very happy, obviously. Queen c5. Um, I do not want to agree to draw so quick. I mean, it's too soon to make draw. Um, on the other hand, how do I continue from white side? Bishop d2 looks a bit weird to me. Queen a3, b takes a3. Um, I don't like it so much. But how else do I continue here? Queen b3, queen c4. He's going to repeat the moves. B4, queen c3. That's his point. And how do I keep the queens? That's That is the main problem here. So let me go queen e5, but then he has knight g4. Yeah, queen a5, knight g4 is serious. Hmm. Okay, let me take queen c5. What to do? We exchange queens and win. Rook e3. I don't know why my opponent spent so much time, but I'm happy that he did. Bishop e6 or c6. Okay, e6. Yeah, rook a d1. I can go rook fd8 or ad8. I guess both are okay. So let's go rook ad8. c4. Yeah, c4 is a nice move. In fact, that was the reason why I wanted to place my queen on c4, so that he doesn't have any kind of counter chances. But no, not a big deal actually. I can play b4, c3, bishop c3, but then queen e5 kind of things are there. Or I can simply play rook hd1. How is that? Is that good? Because bishop b takes c4, bishop a6 looks not so good. I think rook hd1 is the move here. Yeah, so here queen, my opponent moved, beauty of chess, moved the queen from fork, rook on f1 and queen on e2. Here I can go rook a f8, d5. I'm not really that much. I don't care so much. So rook a f8, knight c8. Okay. I would like to bring another rook on f5 by playing rook f2, rook f1, rook d f1 kind of things. So I can either play knight e4 here or g5, knight h5, knight e4, but then h3 is hanging. So let me castle first. So then I can, of course, play rook f6, knight d5, rook f1. Yeah, this game is over. Let me close it. Yeah, close this. So now I need to get the bishop to b4 and attack the pawn on d6. So I should go bishop to d2, h3. Of course, he's making a square for the king in future. Um, Bishop a2 looks nice, but it's not going to work that well. So I can play g6, f5 here, which I think is good. So let's go g6, h4. So I'm not really worried that white is gonna play h5 or hg6 and all kinds of things, because simply not enough material to really challenge black's king side. Should I play bishop to b5 or or just to wait some more moves? Also, sometimes there is idea of bishop to c, bishop to d3, knight d3, and attacking on f2. So let me play bishop b5. So I'm getting low on time, as some of the games my opponents are making moves, but I cannot see. So I should probably focus on winning. Hello everyone. Hello. Which games do am I short on time? Okay, so now we have knight d6. Still, it's pretty okay, I guess. If I go c5, c5, knight c8 is the only move, and I can sacrifice uh, or just to continue with rook f2, rook df1. Both options are good. What should I do? Okay, first let's double on the f file, which looks logical. Okay, rook c4. This is good as he's stopping my bishop to from coming to b4. But what was he planning after b3, rook c2, bishop b4? What was the point actually? I don't know. So let's play and find out. Okay, still not. Oh, what's this? 92. I can go 97 and so on. So yeah, let's go 97. Okay, that's rook c8 was a strange move. I thought he could go rook c2 and defend the pawn with rook fd8. But now, of course, I get lots of chances here. Bishop e2. Bishop e2 is not a good move, I think, as white should have considered playing knight e4. So now I just go f5, maybe f4 at some point. Okay, so rook d3, and I should keep rooks. Oh, cb3. Okay, queen b3 is forced. So we are 1-0, guys. Rook f8, defending the pawn on f7 and moving the knight to e8. But I think this is just very bad position for black. Okay, bishop f3. If I go bishop to c4, rook goes to d1, I guess. Yes. Okay. What happens after bishop a2? Because after b3, I have rook e1 and bishop b3. I think he missed it. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. Guys, rook e1 and bishop b1. Rook to d8. Uh, it's always good to remove this king from these diagonals. Sometimes bishop c8 can occur. So just I'm gonna move just in case. Knight e8. Wow. What happens after c5, bishop c4? Yeah, c4 was expected, and now I can just bring back my bishop to, I don't know where actually, maybe d7. So rook d6, e takes d6, and at least white has passed pawn, and also bishop g7 is hang g7 pawn is hanging. Yeah, Papa figured that rook e1, bishop b1 was coming, so he went back with rook to d1. I can simply play bishop c4 or just bishop e6. Probably bishop e6 is bishop c4. Should I go bishop c4 or e6? Yeah, let's go bishop e6. Queen d7. What happens if I just take on g7? So he's gonna play rook g8. Okay, there is a nice trick, but I'm not going to say it because my opponents are, I think, following the stream and knowing my ideas. So I'm gonna keep quiet, and how do I play here? Can I go g5? Looks quite tempting. Let's do g. Oh, but looks so dangerous. g5, knight f3, knight g6. Um, yeah, okay, let's go. Let's go. Okay, this is just lost for black. F7 pawn is hanging here. Guys, when you are just starting to play chess, just read any book and play whichever opening you like. There isn't any special opening for amateurs or nothing like that. Queen a4 is a nice move because after queen, if I defend the pawn on a7, rook on e8 is hanging. So tricky idea. Uh, Actually, I did miss that. So I'm gonna defend my pawn on a7. b3, that was expected. So I can go queen b4 now, and to get queen c3 to exchange the queens, or a5, a4. So let's do it. He's still thinking what is my trick. Okay, rook f7, rook f7. Yeah, this should be over. B takes a4 is not good. Is not good because it gives white more open file. So b takes a4, and this bishop on b7 would be in trouble. On the other hand, I can also take on a4 with the rook. I'm slightly confused because both these options are quite tempting. I'm gonna take on a4 with the rook. Anyways, rook c6. Still not a threat. Not a threat because of bishop to e5. So let's play bishop e5 anyways. Knight f3. So my opponent is very tricky now. After knight to g6, he wants to take on g5 with the knight. H takes g5, queen takes g5, and both g6 and h5. After a move like knight f4, knight takes f4, and I lose the knight. So you are very tricky. What should I do now? This is not good. Okay, I can go queen b5. Wow, c6? I thought c6 is losing something here, no? I mean, I can take this pawn on f7, and that should be it. Okay, let's do it. Knight d7, yeah, that's good. He's planning to get the knight to c5. Um, so the knights are not really doing great job. That's one of the issues. Mm, what should I do? Let's move the rook from this a4. Is it good or not? So rook b4, what he wants? Rook b4, rook b8. No, somehow I like this move, rook b4. Okay, let's go rook b4. Still thinking. Knight f1. I don't like this move so much. Um, just just doesn't fit. So knight e4. Knight e4, maybe queen e4. Should I exchange the queen or not? Okay, let's exchange uh, the queen. Rook to c5. Okay, now, yeah, queen f7 doesn't work really. But I need to have the bishop on b2 diagonals to prevent from any kinds of mating ideas. So I come back, b3, yeah, knight g6. Okay, rook f7. If rook f7, king h8, knight e4, and bishop e5 is over. And now I'm threatening rook d7. I'll be playing European Chess Club Cup, which is an online event. That's end of March. So rook b4, knight c5. Here, I think he went slightly wrong because I have rook b6, threatening to take on d6 unless I miss something. Queen b4. Okay. Now I can get away by defending the pawn on b7, just rook b8, and then b6 or a5 kind of things. So I think this is the most difficult game for me. c4, okay, so queen e8. Okay, so my opponents are thinking, and we can talk now. Any of you solved puzzles from Domination's book, like the end games and so on? It's pretty good. And how many of you studied this? What is this book called? First Move or something? Let me check if somebody played. So guys, Arkharanka resigned. So we have, one more point in our score. So now we have 2 wins. I'm gonna close this. Still have some opponents. I don't know. Maybe they are not here. So knight e2. So he's anticipating that I will play b6 to have knight to d4. But anyway, I need to play. I need to move this whole thing. Also, something which I can consider is the move a5 to get b5 and b4. So I will go for it. So queen c3, knight e3. Uh, Always exchange or no exchange? Exchange of queens should be good. Should be good. Still thinking. I actually don't remember my first chess book. That was long, long ago. Queen d6. Okay. Yeah, now I can, sure, I can take it. Yeah, I can take it, but I don't want to take it. But I should take it. Okay, I will take it. Rook d6. Um, just b6, b6 or b5. b5, rook a6 might happen, so let's go b6. I'm not entirely sure with all these things which I did in the game. Anyway, now here I should go for e5. It's a very important thing to stop b4. Still thinking. FIDE rating. uh, I think I was 10 years old, or maybe a little bit more, when I got my first FIDE rating. I think 2186 or 5. Not. I don't remember. Yeah, it is 5 because in those days it was either 2185 or 2190. There is no 2186. Yeah, of course. Okay, so Dr. Boki is thinking how to protect from the threat p4 as well as the pawn on d6. So here he is not very happy with what he has done. Yeah, knight d4. This is exactly what I was fearing, and he found uh, this move. Mm, I don't like it so much. How do I continue here? Knight c6 is coming. Knight c6. I can go bishop d7 and see how it goes. Let's see. So this game is um, going to be a long game. Knight g5. So what's knight g5? He wants knight g4, knight h6, and knight f7. Okay, that's understandable. So I can stop this whole thing by playing h5, and yeah, it's he's never going to have knight g4. But on the other hand, he might play g4 and create some counter chances. What happens actually if I play h6? It looks nice. Okay, why not to play h6 here? It's not a good move. Still thinking. g3. Okay. So knight g5 doesn't work because of h takes g5, queen g5, knight g7, queen g6, rook f1 check. That is the reason why he did not take, I believe. Maybe I am wrong. Uh, I like my position, although I don't know how to get advantage here. Let's go e5. Rook c7. So he decided to sacrifice the pawn on d6. Of course, he is going to get the b3 pawn. So rook d6, knight b3, um, bishop e3 or bishop b4. I think bishop e3 somehow. Also, I can think of playing bishop to e3, just not to allow any kind of, uh, you know, yeah, I think bishop e3 is a good move. Yeah, bishop d5 now. Bishop d5 is not the thing which I was worried, because now I can go king g7, right? Can't I go king g7, knight c6 or what? King g7. Yeah, this is the move which I missed, obviously. This is not good because I could have just had bishop to c6 with a nice position. It's not that trivial, but one should not miss such things. Okay, let's fight. Okay, still thinking, President. So d5. Can bluff a bit here from black. The question is, should I or not? Okay, queen d7. Attack h3 pawn and probably getting g4 ready. f4. Okay, that is a nice move. All I need is to get the king to e7, but that's not so easy to achieve. If I go b5, he's gonna play rook a6. Um, um, okay, first let me play a4, and then I get b5, b4. Yeah, bishop e4. Bishop to c8. Unfortunately, b6, maybe some rook d6 will happen. So I better play this. Okay, here's he's seriously low on time. Yeah, just one half minute. Yeah, I think Chess24 India should also start Twitch probably soon. Who knows? So which player are you guys rooting for the next Magnus Carlsen invitation from the Magnus Carlsen Invitational event? Yeah, knight g5. So he was waiting for that, and well, it's a good move. What can I say? Yeah, now I'm going to take in case he goes for queen e6. The hawk is back. I remember from my last banter blitz. Okay, knight f3 is nice. He wants to get the knight to g5, or I don't know actually, and I don't care. I'm gonna play b5. Um, I thought he should have played c5, knight c4, but now I can get the bishop to c5, or I can simply play b6. Wow, wow, just wow. I totally missed that move. I completely missed that move. So if rook d5, he has queen e6. Look at that. That is very deep indeed. I definitely did not see that, but okay. Luckily, I have this move queen b4. Hopefully, I'm not getting checkmated. So queen e6 as expected. Queen takes e6. Um, I guess just knight g3. Knight takes g3, rook takes g3, and black is going to capture this e6 pawn by playing rook to g6. So it should be winning. I have no idea about Indian Chess Premier League yet. So knight g3, rook g3 should be winning for black. Rook f c8. So rook d6. Obviously, he wants to take on b3 to get knight to d4. In this kind of positions, it's better to not be greedy and take the pawn, but just to get the knight to d2, knight c4, and actually I could have played d6 as well, but just knight c4, knight a5, and this is technically winning for white. Knight e5, yeah, as expected. Bishop e8. What else? This is not so good what I'm doing here, but okay. Rook d8, rook d8, yeah. So what is happening after bishop d4? Isn't he lost after bishop to d4? Or did I miss something? I am gonna play that in any case. If bishop moves, just I move my rook to b1. And after rook moves anywhere, queen takes d6, rook takes d6, and bishop e5. So I think he made some kind of mistake. So rook g3. King f2, rook g6. Yeah, f5. Okay. So it is possible to play d6 and e takes f5. Also, knight c4, f takes e4, knight d6 is um, pretty tempting, I have to say. On the other hand, just f3 is possible too. Just too many options for white here. It's always bad when you have so many options. It's hard to choose. I would say I will go with knight c4 here. Yeah, that is exactly what I was worried about. But no worries. How do I have 6 minutes here? Yeah, I should stay here because I have less time. Yeah, my course will be published on Chessable, probably this month or next month. You should check out my courses from Chessable, Taimanov and French Toast. But my opponent is not playing, so I should move it. Knight d1. So we have nice nice endgame position. Let's bring the king. It's always good. Just king to e7, d6, e5 before. This is just lost. Okay, so we have one more game. Dr. Boki is very nice person. Resigned. Could have probably continued a bit, but he was good to resign. helps me to focus on my other games. Yeah, that's just king e7, king e6, c65, and it's lost. Let me close this actually. Okay, king e7. Yeah, I think President Panda blundered big time. Uh, yeah, I have to take have to take 95 here, and yeah, hope for the best. Let's take it. King f8. Now I want to get rook to d8. Actually, I should have played rook d8, bishop f7, bishop f7 e6, something like rook d2 or king f6, ef7, and things like that. But still, it's okay. Okay, President Panda is still thinking, but it's hopeless position. So now we have 3-0. Let's win the games which right now are going on. So as my opponent is still thinking, let's go to how do I go? Okay, yeah, right. As I expected, bishop to e6. If bishop c5, queen d1, I can just okay. It's not that easy. There is queen d5. Oh man, I did not see that. Yeah, so it's not winning yet. So queen d5 is the idea of President Panda. No, he did not blunder. He is good player. If I mean, I would like to have rook d2, but then of course he is not out of danger, but also I am out of danger. So let me play rook d2 before I lose the game. No, rook d2, rook c1, king b2, queen c6. Although there is no checkmate, it is quite scary. So what should I do? What should I do? Wow, he's fighting. Okay, I have to go for rook d2. I don't see anything here. Yeah. Oh, why am I not going to? So b4, I can also play b5 if necessary, but just c6 and d5 is good. Oops. a4. Okay. Aha. So that's what he wants. So d5, he takes d5, c takes d5, c5. Okay, something. Okay, let's go b5. Okay, knight to e3. And what happens? Ah, king c5. He wants knight to c2. All right. Okay, let's make kind of square to get f5, e5. Yeah, this is the most difficult position right now, which we have. I think it's likely to end in a draw. Yeah, he's gonna take on g2 and h3. Um, should be a draw somehow. So let's play bishop f6 or yeah, bishop f6. Okay, this king h2 was unexpected. I did not expect this move. Um, I don't know, rook d8 looks quite good, no? Yeah, beauty of chess is going down pretty soon. Uh, oops. c4. Okay, b takes c4, bishop takes c4. And so let's say it's something like rook d4, maybe rook c7, or what was the point? Not easy, still not easy. I have to be careful. So bishop to h3. Let's first give a check just to close this rook from going back easily. Yeah, king d3. I can just take all the pawns, king g5, king g4, and so on. f4. f4 is um, not the best. King b7. Well, I can play rook d. Okay, I can go b5 and a6, and it's a draw. Okay, let's finish it. There's just four more games remaining, I think. Okay, king h4, king g4, king f4. This is pretty lost. I'm low on time in one of these games, so I should be careful uh, not to lose on time. This is a nice trap, which after bishop b7, h5. So I'm first going to move king c5, get king b4, king a3. After bishop b2, he is forced to play a4. Yeah. This was really close. Rook d8. Unfortunately, he has a6. Um, Otherwise, it's pretty good. But okay, let's go with the king. Oh, it was a really stupid move. I should first play rook d8 because now rook g1, rook c1 is there. B3. Looks like this game is going to end in a draw as well. Um, okay, let's take it. Rook c3, but no. Uh, uh, okay, that's the way. I'm gonna play for small tricks. Yeah, a6, of course, it's possible. King to d4. Okay, he can play anything here. It's just a draw. Okay, this is lost. Any of my opponents arrived? No. So we have four games, and two games are likely to end in a draw, but hopefully I can somehow win those games. Oh, why did my opponent give this pawn on e4? Okay, let me take it then. Of course, it's still a draw, but at least material is equal. King d3. Okay, e5. If I want to get e takes f4, g takes f4, and something like h5, bishop f6. But here knight d5, bishop f2. Knight e7 and things like that. I'm not sure. Just I'm gonna play fast. King d3. Okay. Okay. So beauty of chess resigned. So we have 4-0 so far. That's good. Going good. Uh, so now it is time to bring the bishop to d4 and protect this whole thing. Let's get the bishop to e5. It's just a draw, but it's slightly annoying. So I think it's likely that I will win two games, and this will probably end in a draw. I think I should be able to win this, as after e6, f takes e6, rook b8, king comes out of the pin. Otherwise, just I take on e5 and the bishop on e8 is protected. So yeah, this is the only game which I am absolutely not sure, and yeah, we will see if I can somehow manage to win this. Although I don't see how I can win this. uh, okay, I'm short on time actually, so I go f4. It doesn't matter. Yeah, this should be winning. Knight d5. Yeah, knight e7. That was the point of this whole thing. Um, Perhaps I can go e4, king d6, um, but I don't see what's the next move. But I should do this. b4. I thought f5 was nice somehow. He should have maybe played that. Yeah, rook b6, and now just... Oh, but how am I going to get out of this pin? We will see later. At first, let me take... Yeah, so now I can just improve my position, g5. Maybe I should have started with f4. Oh, it's tough. Yeah, this game is not easy. Yeah, bishop to c4. I have hmm, how do I win this? I mean, it's not winning, but I want to win, so I'm trying. Mm, okay, let's go rook to d8. Oh, that was such a silly mistake from me. Yeah, no, this is just dead. Hmm. That was really silly. Check. Okay, why did this king go to a4? That is slightly weird. I have to I think if rook b8, where does the bishop go? Okay, let's give some checks. Yeah, this is no chance. No chance. Absolutely no chance. h5. Why? I did not think that it was so needed at all. One more check. Have some time, but this I misplayed completely. Yeah, so now two games will be drawn. I don't have eval bar, guys. So, but I can see that this is a draw. King to c6. What if I just attack? This is a bad move. This is really bad move. Yeah. 93, but then if I just go bishop f6 and get h4, looks winning. It's strange that Papa is still thinking, because I mean, he should go for some rook move and he's okay. Let's see if any of the initial guy. No. So we do have I won 4 games, and out of 3 games, 2 games seem like drawish, and this game I should be winning. Knight to d5. Yeah, I can defend the pawn on b6, and then king c5 h4 is coming. This is just lost. I keep saying that and I blunder. Okay, so bishop to a6. Not sure if it was if it was a good move. Can I go e4, e5 and just push the pawn? Yeah, the problem is he can play bishop to b7 and then get some b2. So it might be a good idea to have the rook on b4 just in case. King g3. This this move is not a good move, I think, because I don't know. I just think it's bad. So if I go rook e3, king g2. Yeah, I think this is not good what he did, but it's one move missing, of course. Okay, let me give the check. King g2. Okay, another check. Uh, did I miss something? Hopefully not. King to e5 or e4. King e4, then he gets bishop to d3 and bishop c2 and king. Yeah, king e5. Why not? Let's go. Let's go. Still thinking. King e3. Okay, let's. Aha, he wants to play h4. I mean bishop d1 and bishop h5. I can play perhaps bishop e6, bishop f7, or I can. I think it's a good idea. Bishop e6 and bishop f7. So rook d5, king. Okay, I'm gonna go all in. Yeah, king f3. Oh, what? So rook a2. Knight c3. Okay, just h4. Oh, I have just 30 seconds. Okay, I have to be fast. So this is fine. And here I have 4. Okay, so here I just lost time. Okay, I have to be quick first. I need to play some moves quick. I'm low on time in against Manel Admetella, but looks position looks good and should be winning. Here, President Panda did, yeah, this is just lost after bishop f2 and king d4. Knight d4 is, anyway, the position was uh, lost, but after knight d4, yeah, rook e5. It's actually not that simple for white after h4. Okay, I need some time to calculate, but I'm low on time somewhere, some other games. Maybe not here. So rook e5. Uh, Maybe not winning. Okay. No, just h5, h4, and e3. It's losing. This is this is quite forcing here. Hmm. I have to play h4 to have the option of rook h2. But this is lost. This is lost. Okay, so Manel resigned, so we are 5-0. Bishop d3. Okay, that's a good move. Bishop d3 is good. So if I but I play e4, I might win all 7 games. So here rook takes e2, king e2, king f6. It doesn't matter any move. King e5, king e3, f6, king f3. Oh, that's a draw. That's a draw. This unfortunately is a draw, but I have to play this. This is pretty close to draw actually. But okay, I will keep some chances. King. Just trying to trick him, but it's obviously a draw. So rook b5 is a draw. So I'm gonna play rook to d4. Yeah, king e3 is the right move, I think. King e3 indeed is the right move. Yeah, this is going to be a draw. Nice defense by Papa. Just a draw, guys. Yeah, Papa played well. Nice, nice draw. Yeah, I guess I played g5, which was the crucial mistake. I should have played f4, g5, and h6, and that should be winning somehow. But okay, it's a good defense by um, Papa. Okay, congratulations, Papa. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good defense by you. Now let's focus if this is winning or not. Um, it's not. This is not winning, guys. I can I can play King G5. Can try E6. Yeah, okay, E6 Bishop F5 is just a draw. Okay, King G5. Yeah, Papa played really wonderful game, guys. You should give him the credit. This position is completely drawish, but I'm gonna try some tricks because my opponent is short on time. So I will try a little bit, but I'm not really hoping that I will get something here. Actually, I don't even know how I can do get something here. Hmm. King c6. King f6. I want to get e6 and e7, but it's not so easy. I think now it's winning for me. Is it winning? Because just e7, rook h8, if bishop d1, bishop h5, and otherwise e7, e8 is not possible to stop because this bishop on c2 is poorly placed. Should be winning, no? Actually, President Panda played really well, guys. Really well. Think it was just yeah, e7 and e8 cannot be stopped. If black manages to get his rook on e2 or f2, then it's pretty easy to draw this position. But look at the bishop on c2, it's just stuck. So not always different color bishop endgames are drawn. So this is a nice endgame. Maybe I will use this game in my course. Okay, now it's just e7. Because e8 queen cannot be stopped, and this is the end of. Oh, that move was missed by me. So king g6, rook takes e7. That is the point. And if I go rook g8, bishop to h5, rook h8. Okay, sometimes I miss such things. I think rook g8 is winning. Rook g8. What am I missing? Rook g8, bishop h5, rook h8. Yeah, this is winning. Bishop h5 is the only. Yes, and now rook h8. King d7, rook h5, and yeah, of course, I completely forgot about that once again. So the game is not yet over, as it is clear. Ah, exactly when I thought the game is over, we just keep playing. What happens to move like bishop a3? Rook a3, king g6, b2, queen. Ah, it's bishop a3. Bishop a3, b2, bishop takes b2. Okay, that should be winning somehow. Is it bishop a3 winning here? Bishop a3. Wow, this is really crazy. What happens after bishop a3? What is the defense? Bishop a3, king g6, b2, queen. I should download this game and analyze this for my next course. So I'm defending this pawn on e7. That's the reason why bishop a3 is important. And now king g6 is threatened. b2, I simply take the pawn. We need to capture this bishop a3, guys. This is really fun. Yeah, b2, I have to take bishop b2, and again bishop. Wow, rook e7, but just king d7. I don't know if he blundered or. I think I can I can win this. Now this is just lost. I don't know why President Panda is still playing. I know my technique is not so great, but with one rook up, I think I will win. Okay, so he resigned. So I don't see other three players joining. I don't know what happened, but I think that's all. I don't have any other games remaining. So I played 7 games. Three players were not present. So congratulations to Papa 1 2 3 4 who drew, and also I had quite difficult games against three guys, and it wasn't easy to break through. So anyway, that's all for today's Simul, and hope you guys enjoyed the games, and see you next time.